Thursday, May 23rd, 1618, looked sleepy over Prague Castle. The ripples of the Vltava reflected the bright spring sun, and fir trees gave off fragrance from Břevnov meadows. However, in the royal castle, more precisely in the livestock hall of Ludwig's wing, an explosion was brewing. Czech non-Catholic estates, outraged by the violation of Rudolph's letter of majesty and the construction of Catholic churches on their land, convened an extraordinary assembly. At the head of the delegation walked Jindřich Matyáš Thorn and Václav Budověty of Budova. Their goal, to clarify with the governors why Protestant services in Sedlčany and Bromov were violently terminated. Inside sat the royal governors Jaroslav Božita of Martinic, Vilém Slavata of Chlum, and scribe Philip Fabricius. The discussion quickly degenerated into a sharp argument, in which the words treason and violation of guarantees rang out loudly, as if crystal was shattering in the hall. Thurn read out complaints, Martinic and Slavata rejected them with arrogance, which was underlined by the rustling of their red cloaks. Then the verdict fell. "There is no other court than this," declared Budovec. As soon as the wooden benches scraped against stone, 2 pages grabbed Martinic, others Slavata. Words gave way to screaming as they dragged them to the open window 25 meters high above Deer Moat. In the tumult, a Latin fragment was still heard, Jesu Maria, and then a heavy impact on a pile of palace refuse, straw, and random papers. Fabricius, thrown as the third, landed a moment later. The famous angel's wing that supposedly protected the trio was actually a dunghill and a few thrown books, but the legend was born. Martinic and Slavata suffered only bruises. Fabricius, thanks to his quick escape, received the nickname de Hohenfall, from the high fall. A few hours later, Prague bells were ringing and messengers were galloping to all regions. Another defenestration had shaken the crown of St. Wenceslas. The event awakened both Habsburg and Protestant armies, and in numerous town halls of Europe it was written, "In Prague they fell from the window. War begins." What looked like an impulsive gesture of several nobles turned into a 30-year storm that burned half the continent and forever changed European politics.